Hey, good morning, Hillcrest. Hope you're well. You get your own video today, so if you're a 4th or a 5th grader, you should go to your video. Don't need to be here for the Hillcrest video. Now, for the first time ever, Hillcrest folks, I am asking you to complete a written assignment for band class. I know, something totally different, but I believe this is going to be a valuable experience for you in the long run. Now, what I am going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to create basically an album review. Now, this can be a pretty open-ended project in terms of the process, but the goal is still the same. The assignment is listed below, but what I want you to pick an album, any album. I created a list of recommended listening, and I linked that below, and it's a nice diverse chunk of music for you. And I believe that the music there can really be picked apart academically. There's a lot of classical. There's a good chunk of wind ensemble music in there as well. And so obviously if you're in band, listening to some of the great wind ensemble recordings is going to be a good idea for you. There's some rock stuff in there. There's some pop stuff in there. There's some random stuff in there. What I want you to do is I want you to listen to an album. Ideally, it'll be between 30 and 45 pieces or minutes long. If you're listening to a piece of classical music, you only need to pick one work. So, for example, the Dmitri Shostakovich string quartets are listed there. You do not need to listen to all 15. That's a ton of music. That's hours and hours and hours of music. Pick one string quartet. Listen to all 3 or 4 movements. That should be about a half an hour to 45 minutes of music. Now, I just want you to write a 2-page, double-spaced review of the music that you hear. You can obviously include the biographical information of the composer and the ensemble that is performing it. That's a really good way to start a review. But listen to the music, and I want you to analyze it. This is basically a more advanced song of the day if you had me for Gravenstein music classes back in the day. I want you to use academic language. There is a list of academic language of terms that you could probably use in all these different kinds of album reviews listed below. Obviously, you can use your own academic language as well. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to do this. So this is going to be due on Monday, May 18th. So 2 weeks to listen to 30 to 45 minutes of music and then tell me about it over the course of 2 pages. So again, listed below, recommended listening. It's all on Spotify. Apple Music obviously works as well. You can even use YouTube if you want. But again, 30 to 45 minutes of music using academic language to tell me what you hear, what's going on, something new. But I believe that this is going to be valuable. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week.